Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's probably the final video of the year and it's one of my most favourite videos that I like to make. It is our binder update collection video. So today we've got two binders that we will be updating, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 appreciation binders, and basically all we're going to do is we're going to go in them and add cards that I picked up over the last 3 or 4 months. So sit back, relax and enjoy and see what kind of new cards I've managed to pick up over the last end of the year. Okie dokie, so here we are. We've got our yellow binder here and we have a beautiful stack of cards here, and we're going to go through them each one by one, placing them in their appreciation slots. So let's begin with our first one. We have a fantastic Venusaur, Mega Venusaur EX I should say, from the Japanese set. And obviously this is going straight onto our Venusaur page, which is right here. I think this one deserves a top spot on the right, on the middle, I believe. Yeah, that's cool. So we've got the the regular Venusaur EX, and now we've got its Mega form from the newer sets. So that is a nice addition to that one. Next, we're going to go through this amazing Charmander. Very cute art. I believe that's going to be on this page over here. So let me just tuck this page over. So our Charmander Charmeleon page is pretty cool. And we've got one final spot just for this little guy down here. So we're just going to pop him in there. And that's our Charmander page complete, which I quite like. I'm trying to work on a new setup because this is quite hard to do, like a bird's eye view of the binder and also do a face cam at the same time. So please forgive me. It's quite difficult to film these kind of videos on your own, but I think we're doing okay. However, that ties on nicely to another edition. We have this awesome Charmeleon. Unfortunately, I don't know what sets these are, I'm afraid, so I couldn't tell you, but that's quite a striking, fierce Charmeleon with the sun in the background. So very happy to put this one onto our Charmeleon page. I think he belongs just straight up there, which is very cool. Charmeleon's coming along. Next, again, we're not finishing with the Kanto starters. We're actually moving on to Mr. Big Man Blastoise himself. We have this awesome, again, I think the same set as the Charmeleon was, or same era, thereabouts. But yeah, I like this Blastoise using his Hydro Pump ability, Hydro Pump attack, I should say. So I feel it's an older card. I think he's going to go in the top here. Very nice. Cool, so that's our Blastoise, another addition to the Blastoise. I'm going to try and take my time with these. I'm not going to rush through them. Next, I'm going to let the page reveal. So we have our double page spread of Pikachu cards. And actually, we have not one, but 2 Pikachu. So first of all, we've got this very cute Pikachu here, frolicking around. I think this one can go probably just down here. And we have another Pikachu, a bit more ferocious this time, a bit more attacking, with Togedemaru and a Dene on it as well, which is quite cool. So you get a Pikachu with the Pikachu clones with it as well. I feel with it doing more of an attack, I think it needs to go on this side. Obviously, I quite like this from the Radiant collection. So I think that kind of ties in with the more attacking kind of Pikachu on this one. So pleased with that. Oh, I beg your pardon. It wasn't 2 Pikachu. It's actually 3 Pikachu. I forgot I picked up this Pikachu 20th anniversary promo, as we can see with the sticker there on it. Oh, a promo card. I feel a promo card should probably go on this side. I'm thinking bottom middle to join our football Pikachu, if you can just about make that out. Actually, I'm just going to bring it up so you can see it. So we've also got a lot of promos in this binder as well. And it's, like I say, this is quite difficult to film, so do bear with me. But we do also have, might even have to do it upside down. We also have, not here, there we go. We also have our futsal Pikachu as well. So I feel our newest promo Pikachu, the 20th anniversary, should probably go next to him as well. Obviously, Pokemon's, I mean, here's the 25th anniversary from Japan. But obviously, Pokemon are about to release their 30-year set. So that's going to be really exciting, seeing what they can cook up for 30 years. I hope they do some reprints of some really popular cards. I think that's a great way for collectors, and, you know, especially collectors that don't have thousands to throw at the hobby to actually get a copy of that card and that art. I'd really love to see him do that. So maybe, like I did with Celebrations on 25th anniversary set, do that with some, again, more popular cards with just a 30 stamp on it. I think a lot of people would be happy. Awesome. So, Pikachus have been added, 3 Pikachus. We've got nothing on Psyduck or Kadabra today, sadly, or Alakazam, but we do have a Gengar. We don't have one, we've got 2 Gengars. So I've got this really cool Gengar V, which I know it's hard to see, but I am just going to pop this one in the corner where it's got a nice space here. But this is one, if you watched the last video, you'll know we pulled the Mega Gengar EX from Phantasmal Flames. A very popular card. We don't really get to pull very popular cards, so this had to go in the appreciation binder for Gengar's page. So we filled up Gengar's page now in the appreciation binder. That's not to say we might not replace some of the cards in here, but I'm actually really pleased how that looks. A V, a Mega, a tag team there. Yeah, and I just love this style of cards where it's just the Pokemon on a vibrant background. I can't speak tonight. I just love those kind of cards. So that tends to be why they're always on the center, the crown jewels in the center of most of my appreciation pages. But nevertheless, we are going to move on. We've got nothing on the Hitmonlee or Hitmonchans. However, we do have a Tauros, which I'm excited for. We have not had, I do keep seeing a Tauros GX floating around, but we have this lovely Tauros with on like a very generic background. But I think it's quite cool. So that one is going to live just up here, I believe. Cool, I'm liking the Tauros pages coming along nicely. I do want to get like a full art GX or something for the Sun and Moon, because I think that would look amazing in the middle where we've got like the original card there. But yeah, cool. Tauros, quite neglected Pokemon, is getting an addition today in the binder, which I'm pleased for. Next, we've got Lapras. We don't have any Laprases, sadly. I just love to show you, how much this binder's come along. I remember when I first did my first video of my appreciation binder and how much it's come on, even in this last year, is amazing. We do have an Eevee to add to our double page spread. We have this gorgeous Eevee. I just think it looks really cute. I have no idea where it's from. But yeah, I just think it looks really awesome. So my vintage stuff mainly goes to the top or the left. So this is going to be no different. This one is going to slide right in the bottom here. And again, this is a showcase of just cards that I picked up, and when I see cards at a good price, that I do use Collector. That is the best tool I found to use for Pokemon value and to gauge the comps, used to say, or the prices Pokemon cards should be. So I do use Collector, and if I see a card that I like and it is Collector price or below, then I'm going to pick it up, absolutely. So let's think about the evolutions. So Vaporeon is looking very cool there. We do actually have a new Jolteon to put in, which I'm quite excited for. I believe this is part of the Radiant collection, Jolteon EX. I just think it's fantastic cartoon. I say cartoon artwork, but I don't know. It's very much vibrant and popping out of the card there, and I like the electric bolts. So this one, because it's obviously an EX and it's jumping out, I believe it's just going to take that right-hand slide slot. Nice. There's a lot of amazing evolution cards. Obviously, 2025 was the year of EVs. You had Evolving Skies from years ago. You've also had Prismatic Evolutions. And, that really has made a lot more cards there. So if you like your evolutions, then you've probably found some really good stuff this year. But moving on, we're not finished there. So we've got this beautiful Radiant collection, Flareon. We also have, from an older point in time, we've got a Flareon GX. Now apparently this is a promo, but I don't know if the camera really shows how amazing this card is, but that red is gorgeous. My favourite colour is red, and this red was really striking when I found this in a bargain bin, so I couldn't help but to pick it up. I think it's like £2. I think, what an amazing card. Maybe the GXs are cards to look into. I mean, for me, I like some of the cards in GX form are just fantastic, just like that EX was previously. The GX holds up as well. So that's going to make a slot just there. But what I am proud to show you, and I can't believe I finally picked this up, this is going to be the crown jewel for Flareon. It has to be the Radiant Collection Flareon EX. Let's just take that in for all its beauty. Literally, I say all the beauty, and it's got all the ribbons, contest ribbons. But look at that, look how cute that card is with all 3 featured on it. But obviously, Flareon being the main feature of this card, it only makes sense that it's going to be in our crown jewel the center of the page for Flareon. So there we go. Flareon page is nicely filled out. We've gone from dark to normal to light, and then obviously I'm chuffed a bit. So we've got plasma down here. We've got a trainer gallery here, terrestrial version there. I'm really happy with that Flareon page. That's awesome. Now this next card, I keep upgrading cards in this binder for this particular Pokemon because I keep discovering more and more amazing art for it. It's not Snorlax. Snorlax is pretty much full and done. Unless I can get my Grail card, which would be the Team Rocket's Return Snorlax. Maybe the Double Blaze Snorlax, maybe. There's not a lot of Snorlax cards that, particularly, I don't think I'm ever going to replace here. So I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe the Pulverizing Pancake one. Maybe. That one from Sun and Moon era. Maybe. It's giving me ideas now. Looking at it, it's giving me ideas. But I am really, really happy with this. You've got so many different eras, so many cool ones. Really love this promo with Eevee. And Eevee and Snorlax just seem to be, you know, that tag team. You know what I mean? So I'm quite happy with that one. But anyway, as I was saying, this is a Pokemon that I keep upgrading cards. And it's got to be Articuno. I've taken a card out here. And I was very split to put this in the center slot. So we've got the Team Plasmas Articuno EX. We've got the one from Journey Together. I think this was the Japanese version. Yes, it was. We have this amazing, and I'm on a new thing right now. We have this gorgeous Articuno full art. Now, it's not the EX version, but I think this is an amazing card. I don't know if these are XY full arts. I believe they are called XY full arts, or in that era anyway. But these are so striking and so beautiful. And I know I bang on about it a lot, but I know it just reminds me of Pokemon Colosseum, the graphics there, and I think that's what's making me fall in love with these kind of cards, because I just get such a flashback to the graphics in that game and the look. So Articuno EX, the full art, I'm gonna have to put you here. And this page is fantastic. I really enjoy this page because you've got the Galarians at the bottom there. So you've got the alt art Galarian Articuno in a snow globe, which is cool, and I've done that for all of them, all the legendary birds. However, there's nothing going into Zapdos this time, but we do have something going into Moltres. It may not be the most expensive card, but it sure is fancy. Look at this holo. Just make sure that's focused in so you can really appreciate it and take it in. So we've got this amazing Moltres. It's just a regular holo. It's just a regular holo. I don't even know what set it's from, but I just find it's very majestic. So he is going right over here into this nice slot we've created over here. But yeah, so I'm happy with our bird. And obviously this is the free bird page. There's only a few cards, but I know there's more out there, but yeah, for now this is it for the Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres. Especially finding some more tag teams or rainbow versions maybe could go in there potentially, but we'll see. But yeah, happy to add this awesome Moltres holo to the top there. But it's not done yet for this binder, because one of my absolute favourites is the big dragon himself. It is Dragonite. I can't wait to get my hands on a Mega Dragonite card. I really enjoy its Mega. I think it's fantastic. So not going to be adding any Mega Dragonite cards in this session. However, we are going to be adding 2 Dragonites. We have this one first of all, Dragonite FB. Again, not an expensive card, but it's just Dragonite actually doing an attack. Obviously, this is the trainer card, one of the trainers Dragonites. I don't know who this trainer is, but it's pretty cool. So this one is going to go down here, I believe. And then obviously, I've always said that I love seeing Dragonite flying in the sky. That's just when you say Dragonite, that's how I picture Dragonite, flying through the sky in the clouds. We have this beautiful Dragonite. Now he's flying, and there is the sky. But yeah, this is just a really cool Dragonite. This one is I believe it's going to go down here with the other flying Dragonites we've got going on there. So let me just get that one in. Oh, and this is why I love doing these videos, because I'm surprised, because I thought I had 2 Dragonites. But actually, as I'm going through this pile that I've organised by Pokemon, we have another Dragonite. and it's really cool. Our final card going into this appreciation binder is this very angry Dragonite EX Jet Sonic. Very cool. Look, so you got a very like happy Dragonite here, and you got a very aggressive one on this side. I believe I'm going to pop him just down here in this slot, in this central middle slot on the bottom row here. And I think that is a nice place for it. So Dragonite pages also done. Yes, we have some cards that aren't officially Pokemon cards, but nevertheless, very cool cards. I don't mind. I make the rules of the binder, so if I want to do something a little bit different, then so be it. It's whatever you enjoy doing, so you do what you enjoy. So that concludes our first binder. However, don't go anywhere, because we're going to go into Gen 2, Gen 3 cards, and there is some... I know I said I really enjoyed that Articuno card, but actually I just had a little peek at my pile. Yeah, I've got some really cool stuff coming in. So let me get the next binder ready. Okay. So here we are in our Gen 2, Gen 3 binder. Let's open this up first of all. So we've got our Chikorita to Meganium page. And we're going to start with a Chikorita. So we've got this reverse rare holo that we're going to slide just up here on the Chikorita page. But that's not all, because we're still adding to this page. We're going to add a Bayleaf as well. Don't see many Bayleaf cards around here, so I'm going to add this one over to this side. You never know, you might find another cool one to go in that center there. But that's not all, because we are adding to the Meganium, which has actually had nothing on it. Maybe this is the way to position the binder. We're going to be adding, I'm really excited for this one, we are going to be adding my very first ever Prime card. I believe these are called Prime cards. This is Meganium Prime, and it looks quite cool with the little, just a bit of a close-up, ferocious looking Meganium. So we're going to add this just here. Nice. So we've got our very first Meganium card that I'm actually quite proud to put in the appreciation binder, and probably is the highlight of that page, to be honest with you. So very cool. First ever Prime card going into the appreciation page. We've got nothing for the Typhlosion, nothing for the Cyndaquil line, but we do have something here. We actually have a Feraligatr. Just a really cool Feraligatr. Obviously, when I first ever played my first Pokemon game, which was Gold, the save file on it had a Feraligatr that was like level 60, I think. So it would absolutely crush most things it came into contact with. Had Ice Beam, had Surf. So we're going to add this one just here. Just here. Perfect. So let's go over to our next page. Baby Pokemon. I'm going to start a Wooper page, obviously, because obviously if you watch the shorts, we did make a Build-A-Bear Wooper, and I just think it's appropriate that we make a Wooper page. I think that's just appropriate. So we'll find some more Woopers at some point, but today is not that day. Obviously, one of my favourite double pages is the Espeon and Umbreon, but unfortunately we're not adding anything onto these pages today. However, we are going to be adding something here. We have Girafarig, or I can't remember. It's this Pokemon. It's the newest form of it. We actually have a full art of it, which I think is quite cool. So this is going to be our centerpiece, our crown jewel, because I don't know if Girafarig actually has a full art. Maybe it does somewhere, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me. So this is going to be our crown jewel, and I think that's really cool with the group behind it, and its little, yeah, it's almost like it's photo bombing, which is really cool. However, moving over to this page, Steelix, one of my favorites. Again, I'm getting quite attracted to these full art X and Y cards with the borders around them. I think they're brilliant, because they also remind me of what's going on in Pokemon Pocket as well, because when they do full art cards, it feels special, and it's very similar. A striking background, I mean, this one's not the best example of a striking background, but then just Pokemon in all its glory in full. We got 2 editions here, and this is actually hard to put in spots. So the first one is Jasmine Steelix, one of Trainer Galleries. I believe these were Trainer Galleries, or one of the first set of Trainer Gallery cards. So this is really cool. I feel we're going to have to put this on the top middle, because it is a contender for the actual crown jewel. I mean, that does actually kind of make more sense to put it there. Maybe I would change my mind, but we've got the Mega as well. But actually, one of the newest cards from newer sets, I believe this is Mega Evolution base set, is this Steelix. When it came out, like, that's the only card I like a lot of the cards, but this is the one I wanted the most. I think this is a fantastic version of Steelix. Like I said, I like vibrant cards, but I also like when Pokemon are drawn in menacing ways, and this just completely fills that. Just ticks every box there. So Steelix is going to have to go in the middle. That page is done. To me, Steelix is done. I don't really have many more cards that, you know, that I want. Actually, it's just dawned on me. I've got another Steelix to put in, and I'm going to have to replace one of these cards here. Oh no. Oh dear, dear, dear. I'm going to already start by just taking this one out. Because on our travels, myself and my very own professor of Pokemon, Ryan, I was able to find this Dark Steelix for just £3. And I could not believe it. It was like we went on a big trip, Pokemon card trip around, and this was definitely one of the best things I found. And for that price, maybe it's mispriced, I don't know. But yeah, Dark Steelix is perfect. It has to go in the top shelf with the vintage stuff, and I will have to find another place for that Steelix at some point. Now, it feels heartless doing that, but that's what I want to do in my appreciation binder. I want to put some of the best cards of that Pokemon in, which I'm really pleased for this next one, because we have a full art Heracross. Yes, it's Japanese, don't care, love the art. So this is going in the center here, because it is absolutely gorgeous, fantastic. We've got a vintage, and now we've got a full art. Again, loving full arts as the centerpieces. Just absolutely love that way of organising my binder. Nothing really for Dom Fan, unfortunately, this time. Oh, we do have something here though. Oh, because we've got this old school Tyranitar, which is really cool. But we actually do have something even cooler. Again, going to those full arts with lots of Pokemon featured in them. It definitely does give more like Godzilla vibes. So that is you know, I'm just going to put that in that one slot. Maybe one day we'll get another Tyranitar card and that can be replaced. But yeah, Tyranitar Godzilla card right there is pretty darn cool. Going to our next page. We actually are going to put something on this sweet page. We're actually going to be adding a Raikou, which is really cool. Really cool artwork. Really cool. I like that. I think it's cracked ice hollow as well. Oh no, it's not. I thought I saw cracked ice, but maybe not. Anyway, that is going in there. That is absolutely perfect. Maybe I can find something similar for Entei and Suicune at some point, but we will see. We will see. And then we don't have anything for Lugia or Ho-Oh. There's another example of a full art. I'm really getting into these, and I couldn't remember when I even picked that up. That's awesome. We're actually going to add to the Celebi page, because we are going to be putting this awesome reverse rare Celebi, which I believe is from one of the newer sets, so that can slip right on in there. Right, so Gen 2 is officially done. So that begs the question, what's left for Gen 3? And there's a couple more Pokemon after Gen 3 that I do collect appreciation pages for. But it's none the starters. In fact, we're actually going to skip quite ahead. Wailord and Wailmer, amazing pages, love these ones. Absol, Metagross, I wish there's some more Metagross cards, but some are getting ridiculously expensive that I just not willing to spend that. The Reggies. It's one of these, it's either Kyogre or Groudon. And again, I keep banging on about these full arts. This awesome Groudon. Let's just zoom in there. Groudon EX full art. Now, I know there's a few versions of this card. There's an even cooler one, but I'm so proud to pick this one up and it to be going in my collection. Vibrant background, and it's the yellow gold borders around the Pokemon. The accents that I think make it really pop out. So, really pleased. It has to go. It can't go anywhere else. It has to go into the crown jewel spot in the middle of that page. It's beautiful. Now we're only getting down to our last few cards left. Nothing for Latios and Latios. I have combined these pages now because I love Bird's card, so I'm just combining both together, which I'm really pleased with. Maybe I'll separate them again if we get some more cards. We have a Korean Leafeon, which Leafeon V I should might add. And we're going to put that just there to add up to our Leafeons. I do like the evolutions, so I'm going to make an appreciation page for them. Then we also have, oh, I've got to skip back one because we didn't add, so I'm putting Rayquaza GX just here. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Ryan. That is an amazing card. And then last but not least, we have the final card in the appreciation binder. Yep, we've got a lovely Radiant Sylvie on there. We're going scary. We're doing the Nightmare Pokemon. It is Darkrai, this awesome reverse rare Darkrai, which I'm dead happy with. He is going to go just up there as an addition. Right, and that finishes Gen 2 free appreciation binder. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've had a fantastic year, depending on what time of the year you're watching this. It's very close to Christmas by the time this will be uploaded. So I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, however you celebrate with loved ones, you know, create some amazing memories. And yes, thank you for all the support on the channel. It really does mean a lot. It's been a great year for the channel, actually. Really pleased with it. It feels like the videos are getting better and better each time, and obviously really appreciate it, the support and the comments that you leave. So I just want to say thank you very much. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Thank you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.